Okay, masters, open your eyes. Now we prepared. This is preparatory method before you're going for the meditation. We have done it. So maintain the same atmosphere inside of you and also outside, and continue this. So we were doing this Pournami meditation since January successfully, and this time also we are able to do successfully. So first 3 hours we are doing by ourselves. Then next 3 hours onwards, that means till 12 o'clock for EST time and 9:30 IST time, we are connecting to another link, Canada link, where GKSR will be coming, and also other masters also they are taking taking meditations and also wisdom share. So GKSR told us to collaborate with that group. Okay. So as we are every month we are talking about Pournami, right? Every month we are taking a small aspect of the Pournami and elaborately we're talking about it. And this time what we do, okay? So we will analyze, like, the sun, moon, the universe, how it is showing the influence on a human body, mind, and soul. Okay. So the universe, along with a spectrum of various bright energies, right? So we see bright energies, they have a different spectrum of energies. We know few energies, like, we say positive energies or healing energies or like that. But not only those two or three, n number of energies universe is having n number of energies. So all those energies, from where they are coming from? They're all coming from sun and moon. Okay. So all majority of the energies are coming from solar power and also from moon power. So they enable us to cruise smoothly on the path of life. See, our life depended on sun and moon. Okay. So morning we get up and do our daily course, and we start planning to what to do for the life, isn't it? So you're able to do that because you're able to see outside, there is a light outside. So that light is helping us to do many things in our life. So that means we are highly dependent on the sun, isn't it? Sun energies. If there is no sun, you don't know what to do. What do? How long you can sleep? You will sleep, isn't it? 6 hours, 8 hours max. If sun doesn't come, think about it. Sun did not come. Then what next? Isn't it? So we are able to do everything smoothly on the path of our life because of sun and moon. So the sun represents, and not only that, when the sun comes, you will get excited and you try to do certain things. When the moon comes, again, you will get excited for some other functions. Then you will do during the moon time. See, there is a very clear-cut demarcation. During the sun, you do certain duties, and during the moon, you will do certain duties, isn't it? So that means sun is influencing on your body to carry out certain functions. The same as the moon too. Okay, the sun represents. So okay, so conscious, that is how we also divided that way because of our functioning of the body, mind, and soul. Actually, the sun represents our body. The moon represents our soul. See, some people, they will have tremendous changes within them during that Pournami, right? When Pournami, like, what is the Pournami? The moon is, developing. Moon is developing to full moon. So during that time, people mindset will be different. And we already talked about it, the many reasons in the previous recordings too. So I'm not repeating that. Let's do every time the new things. So when the moon is like after full moon, it starts reducing, isn't it? So during that time, the mindset will be different for people. So that is how, like, during that time, what we need to do, what do list and don't do lists. Like, in one of the previous Pournami meditations, we clearly discussed, and we also practiced, we did an exercise, how to write the do lists and do lists and do not lists. When the moon is developing, how we make the do lists, and when moon is reducing after full moon, what are the things we need to release from each list. We already did that exercise, isn't it? So that is how the human should become busy. So because the moon has a certain influence on people's minds, so we should, if you don't act according to that, people will start getting depressed, depends on, what they're undergoing during that time. So that is why we should clearly understand the importance of this Pournami. Then we have to act according to that. So now, sun represents our body. Okay. So we look to the sun to provide light and clarity. So when the light comes only, some people mind will be clarity. See, so when you go to the cold countries, when from the tropical country to cold countries, what happens? People will get, some kind of depression. They will undergo depression or some confusions and all. The reason is the people who live in tropical countries like India, we were so much got used for the sun energies. So we always mostly we always get energized by the sun only. So that is why clarity will be more. That's why the sun is more in India, and India is it will carry out many kinds of rituals, including spiritual, compared to many other countries. So the climate, the atmosphere also helps to certain areas to do certain things more frequently. Okay. So similarly, the moon to see us through the darkest hours. So during the night time also, we are able to see in the moonlight, and we are conducting different kind of functions. So we're able to, it is not that only in the sun, even the moon also we do live so lively. As humans, we go through phases, just as the moon does. As I said to you, do lists and do not lists, right? So how the moon undergoes its phases, the same way every month, the same way the human also. So that is why we should be very alert and also clear what to do during Pournami days. So we should not think any wrong things, or we should not develop any bad energies, bad thoughts, or anything. If that happens, what happens is that will repeat every month. Whatever the karma you do, that will repeat every month. So that's why we should be very careful during that Pournami cycle. So full moon or a Pournami occurs when the moon is directly opposite the sun on its orbit around Earth. Okay. So Pournami, the full moon day, is serene and blissful. So Pournami. So during that Pournami, how we have to spend our time? So when the moon is there, you have to sit down under moonlight, and you should experience the peace and the blissfulness and the serene. Serene means pavitrata. We should be able to access that pavitramaina rays. And if you cannot do that, okay, of course, we have to sit down in the home, and but moon energies will be all around and inside the home also. So we should be able to experience everything. But if you sit down under the moonlight directly, the experiences will be different. That's the most of the times people will try to go to pyramids, or they will try to go to some ashramas, because in the ashramas, anywhere you can sit down. I mean, the ashramas are built in such a way that people will be freely, they can move around. So, and there will be some small ponds and all those things, like, totally the atmosphere will be different. So the day was created for spiritual enrichment only. See, that full moon day means spiritual enrichment. You can enrich yourself spiritually. So that is why that full moon day is very, very important. The spiritual significance of sadhana on Pournami is generally it is a old tradition only, but it is always it's a golden opportunity. So generally, in the olden days also, everything they used to start on the Pournami. When the watch is not invented, when the wall clocks are not invented, the people are highly dependent on moon and sun only. When the moonlight is coming, when the sunlight is going, isn't it? So when the moonlight, during that moonlight, during that full moon days, the olden people, they were very nicely utilizing such times, because their life is, they totally run their life based on sun and moon movements. Okay. So they symbolizing everything with those sun and moon only, with the Pournami only. So in addition to representing the divine feminine in spirituality, okay, so they are representing the moonlight as a feminine energy. Feminine energy. So that is why we always say Devi, or else like a Devi, goddess, Amavaru, Lalita Devi, you know. So we represent, like, Amavaru, and some of the rituals that we know, that, like, Lakshmi Devi, and we say that, she's a sister of Chandra, moon. We always try to identify gods and goddesses also, like, as if there's a human relations. So that way we feel very close to them. Basically, they never have, like a human relations as we have, brother, sister, and all. But just to feel ourselves so close to the gods and the goddesses, so such method was uh, introduced among the human relations, among the humans. So we always say goddess Lakshmi is a sister of Chandra. So there is that means feminine energy, basically. The feminine energy and the moon are interconnected. So to make the people to understand that, they use the human relation names. Okay. So moon does shine down on us and illuminates the dark. See, if there is no moon, what happens? It's completely, totally, it will be dark. So moon is illuminating the darkness, right? So that is how the darkness in ourselves, that is called ignorance. We should illuminate that by light, whether it's moonlight or sunlight. It is a symbolizing the knowledge and the wisdom. So around 2500 years ago, Gautama Buddha got enlightenment on a full moon day. That is why it is called Buddha Purnima. Okay. He got enlightenment. He could fix the frame of life to everybody, to the entire world. So that happened during the full moon day, it seems. So that is why the Buddha Purnima, it became famous as a Buddha Purnima on the particular date and day. So Gautama Siddhartha Buddha sat down in meditation under the now famous Bodhi tree with the determination that unless the ultimate happens to me, I will not move. Yeah. So then what happens was Buddha, he was, he went many places to find a cause. So what is making the people sad and how to come out of it, how to overcome that, how to overcome the pain and what causing the pain to the human beings. So this is his sadhana. He went to many places. He talked to many yogis and many. The finally he found that. Finally he went he got so tired and he sat down under a Bodhi tree, under a tree actually, under a tree. So during that time, what happens is when you got tired, what happens? Just simple logic. When you get tired, what happens? You stop moving so much and you're tired and you sit at one place. Then what you do? And you don't want to think anything, you don't want to do anything, and simply you will be with yourself. Isn't it? When you're tired, that is what happens. Oh, we are tired, we can't do anything, we don't go anywhere. And you just sat down in your couch or you just sat down in your chair. Like that, he also got tired and sat down under a tree. So during that time, since he got tired of his thoughts and so much of walking and all, and he just started being with himself. Then he started just observing his own breath. So that time he started getting the answers for all his questions. That is why it is called enlightenment. So then he understood whatever the answers you want, it is within yourself only. That was the enlightenment he got under that tree. Then he picked up the point that when you observe your own breath, for that he said, Anapana Sati. Ana, breathe in, Pana, breathe out, Sati, observing. Because that is what he did. Because he got tired and he cannot move anywhere at that particular time. Then he started saying, when you observe your breath, back and breath, breathe in and breathe out, and when you observe, that is the time you will get answers for everything from inside of you. That's why the name called Anapana Sati. This is what called the enlightenment. So whatever the questions he has, because he wants to know the reason, what causing the pain to the human and how to overcome it. This everything answers he got during that time. That is what called enlightenment. This is what happens with us also. Write down immediately. I always say, and sometimes I also ignore this different, but I'm telling you, you do, whether I do or I don't do. So, okay. So Gautama Buddha left on lasting impression on the world through his meditation. So he brought about the change in the world and the spiritual path. Okay. After he understood that. Next, what are the effects of Pournami? Okay. The full moon on humans. So Pournami has a powerful effect on the earth and on every living species, and it regulates its tidal energy. Okay, the food and everything, what not. You name anything. Everything is you are able to make or prepare because of the sun and moon energies. Okay. So our Parama Gurus and Sri Atmananda, my Ammagaru, everybody, any yogis, men or women, they all remind us that we are much more than our bodies, right? We are not body, we are not even mind, but we are soul. See, any yogi or any guru, everybody says the same, isn't it? Soul is the power that unlivens with the body, isn't it? So they shared the knowledge, any gurus, they shared their knowledge of Sushumna Kriya Yoga, like, Mahavatara Babaji and Paramahamsa Yogananda. Everybody, like, they meditated, they experienced, and they understood how to be true themselves. And they said the same thing to you too. How to be your true self. So it's not any intellectual pursuit, but through meditation, we experience our true self. So that is why, when you do this meditation during the Pournami days, you definitely will experience this. You will understand mainly the most important thing that everybody have to experience this. What is it? It is, I am not the body. I am not even a thought, mind, but I am a soul. So this is the truth. This is the Satyam. This is the ultimate truth. This is the ultimate truth that people will get enlightenments about you, about their own self during the Pournami days. So that is why Pournami meditation is very important. So Pournami significance is that will make you to understand who you are. So that is why we should do these Pournami meditations without fail. Okay. So today, that's what there are so many ways of, like, even Adi Yogi, and he invented 112 ways of yoga. And even in our energy body, we have 114 chakras according to spiritual science. Out of 114, 2 chakras will be outside, that is in your aura. The remaining 112 chakras will be inside of you. So that's why we have yogas, 112 yogas. But the main chakras we always talk about, those 6 chakras, the main chakras like Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, or basic chakra in English, basic chakra, Swadhisthana, then Anahata or heart chakra, Vishuddhi or throat chakra, then Agna chakra, Manipuraka in between, Manipuraka at the stomach, Manipuraka, Anahata, Vishuddhi chakra, Agna chakra, and Sahasrara. So these are 6 major ones. If these 6 ones are, if you know how to regulate them properly, these 6 major chakras will start regulating other chakras too. So that is how you will get activated. All chakras will be get activated. So the Pournami meditation also very important for the chakra activations. We talk about these chakra activations at the end. So let's start the meditation. Okay, masters. Take a deep breath. Hold the breath for 6 seconds. Then release your breath through mouth and relax your body. Close your eyes, keep your spine erect, masters. And clasp your fingers and fold your legs at ankle level. And this the third eye between 2 eyebrows, and keep your face little, or lift your face little up such a way that these eyebrows are seeing the sky. Not so much like this, but little bit. Be the thoughtless state, masters, and be with your breath. And your eyesight should be upwards. Even you close your eyes, eyesight should be upwards. Do not connect to the lower vibrations. You always try to connect to the high vibrations. We are accessing the light energies from the cosmos, masters. The bright light energies from all the light mandalas from the cosmos. And the golden rays, the healing energies, and also the life energies, masters. And imagine the bright lights, light energies, life energies, golden rays. They're all overflowing on top of us like a huge waterfall. Imagine the aura. Our auras are and kilometers distance. Kilometers of this. You spread your aura kilometers, not just next to your body. Expand your auras and fill all these energies in the aura, masters. When I'm accessing these energies, you feel you may sweat or you may feel warm. Don't worry about it. Try to stay. Don't get up. And from auras, these energies are eventually entered into all 7 bodies, masters. In 7 bodies, in every cell, and in the space between the cells. Inside the cell, the nucleus. Inside the nucleus, into the DNA code. These energies are freely flowing into every cell to the DNA code. In this process, the positive divine energies, in these energies, the various divine Guru Shakti, divine angelic Shakti, divine souls Shakti are included, masters. They're cleansing every cell till the DNA code so that the entire energy system is getting cleansed up. In this process, the toxic energies, the negative energies, negative thoughts, incomplete energies, incomplete thoughts, no longer serve energies. The energies which are not yours from the cosmos or from the nature or from anywhere, the energies which are bound to the auras which are not required, all those toxic energies were kicked out of your system. And the divine energies destroyed the negative aspects of those energies. And those energies were purified and gone into the nature, masters. Now, from aura to all 7 bodies filled up with the bright divine energies, masters. And the various divine Guru Shakti, divine angelic Shakti, divine souls Shakti is included. And imagine the bright energies. You're sitting in a bright energy globe and doing this meditation. Now let's access The Pournami divine energies, masters, over this energy globe and making it much more brighter. We are accessing all these divine energies into our seven bodies and the entire energy system, all 114 chakras and panchabhutas, and also seven bodies and aura. They got balanced. Everything got balanced, cleansed and got cleansed and balanced, masters. And keep accessing the Purnami energies more and more and more. Why are these energies? We all connected to the Paramatma, which is much more brightest energy. Imagine, masters. We are traveled inside of us during this energy globe and connected to our soul. We are seeing the reality of our soul, the unconditional love, the peace, and the ultimate happiness, masters. Keep soaking yourself, keep drenching yourself within this reality of your soul, masters. Via this light, connect your soul to Paramatma, masters. If you don't listen the music, let me know. Yes, 5 minutes. Last 3 minutes. Masters. From high energies, try to come back to the normal state of mind, masters. Let's thank to all divine positive energies. Light energies, healing energies and life energies, and all Guru Shakti, various divine gurus who are meditating along with us, and divine souls, divine angels who are meditating along with us, and also the five elements and the nature. Let's thank to all of them, all the nature's divine energies and Pournami energies. Let's thank to our parents and the society. And don't forget to show gratitude to your own soul masters. Take your palms and keep it on your eyes and take a natural way of breathing. Now slowly breathe out for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now slowly open your eyes and see your palms with a smile. Okay, masters, hope you enjoyed this meditation. So after this, the next thing is we talk about the chakras. As in the introduction today, I already talked about a small portion of a chakras, why it's so important to do chakra meditation and to understand what about these chakras, especially during full moon time, how we need to really be with our chakras and make them cleansed and make them activated. These are all very important. It is also a ritual. It is also a ritual that we need to undergo or we need to work for it during the full moon days. Okay. So let's talk about little more. So some of the portions that we need to understand what Sadhguru said and also what GK sir said. See, these chakras, as I told before, these chakras, we have 114 chakras and two chakras are located in aura. Okay, just like, think about, the tent, for the marriages and all. We put the tents, right? We put a tent and people will sit down and eat, or we keep all our equipment and the cooking things and everything, we make tents and do it. So how the tents will be arranged? Like, it will blown up and finally, without collapsing, those things will be tied up with the thread and they will nail down to the ground outside, isn't it? So just like that, the chakra system is, our energy. We are nothing but energies only, electromagnetic waves. We are electromagnetic waves, isn't it? That is why we have that magnetic waves we have. That's why we attract everything, isn't it? So the entire energy system, 72,000 nadis or energy nodes, whatever in English. So this entire energy system is comprised of 114 chakras and two chakras will be outside, just like the tent. They will be pulled and tightened up and nailed down outside so that, the tent will be standing like that. Exactly, we are also the same. The remaining 112 chakras are inside our body, which is called etheric body or pranamaya kosha. So that is how our energy system was built up. So, these 114 chakras should get activated. So, but you may ask, why we have only 6 chakras? We always, shown up. So because these are major chakras. One is the basic chakra, which is located at the base of the spine, and then on the top, Swadhisthana chakra, then Manipuraka chakra, also called solar plex, then heart chakra or anahata chakra, then Vishuddhi chakra or throat chakra, then Agneya chakra or third eye we say. Then Sahasrara, that is the back side, that is also left side back portion of the head. So these are, 6 major chakras we say. On the top, it is called Brahmarandha, which is not included in the chakras. So Brahmarandha, which is accessing the cosmic energy. That's all. So these 7 chakras majorly get activated by sun energies and moon energies, and these chakras further activate those 112 and also those 2 outside, like that means in the aura. So that is why we need to keep our chakras under running. So how the chakras look like? It is not like wheel shape, they are like triangle shape, front and back. There are 2 chakras for each one, front and back. For example, heart chakra. It is one heart chakra in a triangle shape here, and from the back side is another heart chakra. And these 2 are like this. Those cone portions are like this. They never get connected like this, but they are close to it. This is called the balance. Unbalance means what? Unbalance in the sense it might become like this, or both will become like this, or both become like this, or both become like this. Never know. If it become like this, you know what happens, isn't it? So that is called unbalance. They are not aligning properly. So if, for example, one chakra is like this, then think about other chakras because they are all work together. So they may go somewhere, isn't it? Then think about it, how the human being will be. So this balance is very important, not only just for our mind, soul, not only that, at least for you, your cytoskeleton also to be intact, like, we are tent. Think about tents. What if those 2 are also unbalanced? Then totally the human system, the energy system will get collapsed. Think about it. So our energies, our life is running on these energies only. 72,000 nadis are energy nodes. So this is what we need to understand about this. So the cleansing and balancing and aligning is very important. Very, very important to be conscious. And yeah. So every time we always think about 7 chakras only. But the thing is, this is so complicated system that we need to understand. So why it is symbolizing with the wheel? Like they look like though they are triangles, why they are symbolizing like a wheel? Even in the movies also, the god behind the god, head of the god, the wheel is keep going, moving on and on, on and on, on and on. It is symbolizing that, like, he's divine. He's divine. Even for some gurus also, they put that wheel chakra, bright wheel chakra, white light. Why? Because it is symbolizing the divine. That means those gurus are enlightened. Enlightenment. They are already enlightened. God, obviously, he's an enlightened soul, isn't it? So the wheel is generally what it is. It's not only the enlightenment, it is symbolizing the growth also. Okay, the growth, dynamism, and movement, because the wheel always revolving, right? So exactly, even each chakra also. That's why it is called a chakra. Chakra means wheel. That means always it's in the movement. It's dynamic. It's not stagnant. The chakras is okay. It is not like, as if you nail down, just like this one, just like this picture. It's just stayed like that. Shirdi Sai Baba picture, isn't it? It's not like that. They will be in the movement, dynamism and growth. So even though it is a, that is what, even it is a, actually it is a triangle, we call it that's why as chakra. Okay. Okay. So why it is it has to be like a movement? Why it is needed as a, why it should be dynamic? Because the centers are powerful. The centers are powerful, and they are, and at different levels these energies centers, they produce different qualities for the human being. Isn't it? For example, let us take Swadhisthana chakra. If Swadhisthana chakra, see, when you come down and when you born on the earth, your Swadhisthana chakra will be somewhat like something. When you born as a baby, your Swadhisthana chakra, what qualities you will have? Almost nothing. Okay, maybe. Okay, qualities in the sense you will be in the when you born may not be immediately, but when you're growing like an infant, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, by the third month, you will feel like you want to turn, isn't it? Everybody, we all did this. Not only our own kids, we also did this when we are infants, right? So that time you become so restless, you will be on top of the same thing. See the babies when they want to turn for the first time, how restless they are. Like, they want to achieve that. It is in that age, you know, they got a thought that they don't want to sleep all the time like this. They want to learn turning aside. So to achieve that, they become so restless, and finally they achieve. Finally, they will turn. After turning also, they don't know how to take this hand behind or something like that. They will cry, and of course, as mother or father will try to help them. Those things all happen. But finally, they will achieve. See, that was the quality that boy or girl or that infant got it. The quality he achieved. It's an achievement, a big achievement. I mean, we may think that, it is a small, even to get onto the bed or to come down to the bed also, they took so great effort. Because we know it is not a big deal. We just with one hand, we just, move from here and there. Because now we grown up and we are big people, we are more power, more strength. But for that infant, it is a big achievement. So one after the other, the qualities, then that infant, you can understand, oh, my baby has this quality. If he wants to achieve something, till he or she achieves that, they don't sleep. See, the quality at that time itself it developed. So for that, this chakra system, chakras or whatever, the energy system starts working on that baby. The qualities, the babies started developing the qualities. Next, crawling. After that, standing. These are all like, new qualities. For every month, new quality they will show you. So these are all happening because of these chakra systems. Because they are in the movement. Because they are dynamic. If the chakras, if that baby's chakras are not dynamic, the baby will be a little bit mild. I mean, they take little longer time for anything. Some kids, within 6 months, they try to do many, many things. And within 9 months, they will stand up and they will start walking because their chakras are so dynamic. But some infants or some uh, uh, kids, they take complete 1 year to, I mean, but finally everybody will be very good. But, there will be differences. This you might have read somewhere, or you might have heard somewhere and seen somewhere. So this is all because of their own energy system, their own chakras. So these movements, this quality development is because of this chakra. That is why the movement of these chakras are important for the growth of the human being, for the growth and dynamism of human being. Okay. Next. So, okay, only infant time, time only, or after people the grown up, these systems will not work as before. No, it always work. But the problem is the infant is very clean in the mind. They will not have any thoughts or whatever, they're very pure and clean. So that is why their learning is very fast and they're very dynamic. Even in the schools, colleges, how dynamic the kids are. They learn many things at a time. Then what about now? See, because now what happens is we become so slow because of our unnecessary involvement in many other things, unnecessary, taking this pain, that pain from someone, from somebody else, unnecessarily. So, though they don't give you a chance to tell them anything, you feel bad. It's good. We should be feel happy. They are not involving you into their pain. But we don't feel like that. Oh, they're not giving importance to us. Because they're not giving importance to us, they're not telling any of their pains. Then we start feeling pain by ourselves. So, this kind of all these things, what happens is that make you slow from the learning, from the dynamism, from the further growth. So it's all everything affect and also affect. EFFECT and also AFFECT, both your energy systems, your chakras. Okay. And that is why Vipassana madam is here already, Padmaja madam. So Vipassana helps a lot. They will not, that particular technique will not let you to respond every damn thing under the sun. And next. So fundamentally, the spiritual path can be described as a journey from the basic chakra only. So as I told you, at the base of the spine, the basic chakra will be there. So your spiritual journey will start from basic chakra only. So that means, though it like, flower. See, flower is like what? It is a, flower is like, you cannot do anything for the flower, right? See, you can manipulate with your fertilizers or, any adding something, the root system, shoot system, or like, leaf system, all those things. But finally, the flower, you cannot change or manipulate anything for the flower. It is like, enlightenment only. So whatever you do, if you want to put fertilizer for the roots, you can do that, but not to the flower. So like that, the Anahata chakra onwards and up, it's like a flower. So to get into that Anahata chakra and up, what you need to do? You have to take care of the chakras below Anahata chakra. That is from the basic chakra onwards. So your spiritual journey doesn't, see, it is conspicuously, you will see the difference once you hit upon the Anahata chakra, how spiritually you grown. But the thing is, that growth is dependent on the basic chakra onwards. So that means your spiritual journey started from the basic chakra only. So that is why, Mooladhara chakra or basic chakra is very important from the basic chakra to Sahasrara chakra. Some people ask me, So, do we really, I mean, suppose if there is an unbalance in the Manipuraka chakra, if we do meditation only Manipuraka chakra, that's good enough, right? Do we need to really to do then all the chakras? That's what the question people ask me. See, see, this entire body system, for example, the physiology. In the physiology, the entire body system is interconnected, including even to this body, your atma is connected, isn't it? If that atma is not connected, so both will go together, right? So you cannot divide, you cannot meditate piece by piece, piece by piece, piece by piece. It is like, the entire system. If only Manipura chakra unbalanced, don't you think other two chakras, one above it and one below it, will be unbalanced? Then you need to do for those two also. If those two also unbalanced, the further one and one below also unbalanced. So you need to do for all together. So I always say that. But so it depends on, like, but when you study about each chakra, yeah, for your convenience, so there are mantras also available, lam, yam, ram. So, if it is only for the Mooladhara chakra, they say only lam. But yeah, you can say lam for Mooladhara chakra when you're walking on the ground without shoes or anything, with the barefoot, and you keep, chanting that lam. That's also in one rhythmic lam, lam, not like that. Lam. It should come from that particular, from that, that vibration should come from the Mooladhara chakra. So it is not like with any kind of a frequency you cannot say those mantras. So, but anyway, but that is not the discussion now. So what I'm saying is, it is not just one chakra you meditate and think that in everything is fine. One has to do all the chakras together. Okay, and next. So the journey of the movement from Mooladhara to Sahasrara is from one dimension. From one dimension to another. So that is why there is a interconnectedness. Okay, and it may happen to in many different ways, and various yogic practices can affect this movement. Okay, so people, they do different kinds of yogic practices. Okay, so we need to see which practice is more beneficial to you. See, only piece by piece also maybe some people may suggest, but and see how beneficially, what, whether you're really getting benefit out of it. If somebody asks me, I say it is together. So it is not piece by piece, not possible. When you study about each chakra, that is okay. I mean, when you are learning about it, like, at a time you can't do every practice. Then when you're learning about it, piece by piece, 3 days, 4 days, people go for the various crash courses about the chakra meditation and blah, blah, blah. So during that time, during learning, you can make some mistakes. That's okay. During learning, you can divide the learning about it piece by piece. That's okay. But when you learn everything completely, you have to do that completely. Next. So, so Moola means, like, Moola plus the second thing is Adhara. So that means it's a foundation, isn't it? That is why it is very important to take care of the Mooladhara chakra. And next, second chakra is Swadhisthana chakra. If your energy move from Swadhisthana, move into Swadhisthana chakra, you are having you will be a pleasure seeker. There will be pleasures. So the Swadhisthana chakra is located just above the genital organs. When the chakra is active, you enjoy the physical world things in so many ways. And if you look at the pleasure seeker, you will see that his or her life and her experience of life are just a little more intense compared to with a person who is only about food and sleep. Okay. See, there are different things. So, like, that depends on the energies. See, and some people, they can earn exactly good enough for the food and the shelter and sleep. Some people, along with these basic necessities, they also will be able to enjoy some kind of pleasures. That's all depends on the energies, you know. So how this Swadhisthana chakra is energized depends on that. So once those energies are moved from Swadhisthana to Manipuraka chakra, then automatically the person will reduce those pleasures. Then he will start learning because those energies are moved to the Manipuraka chakra. He will start learning different things which are related to the Manipuraka chakra. Like, so like, the energies, the internal energy. The Manipuraka chakra is a major, one of the major chakras. It has everything. The energies are regulated to spiritually and also for the physical world from that Manipuraka chakra only. So once the energies are moved from Swadhisthana chakra to Manipuraka chakra, he will start learning new different things. So that is where we all will grow actually. Because when the energies are in the Swadhisthana chakra, during our young days, as we kids or college and all, whatever, like, in the university, we will not have any responsibility. Even somebody put a responsibility on the head, we don't really pursue that greatly. Then people say that, oh, he's a kid, he doesn't know what to do. Exactly, because our energies are not cannot carry those things during that age and stage, because our energies are moved only up to Swadhisthana chakra. During the Swadhisthana chakra, how you would be? You will have a short memories. Like, you are a kid. All the time you want to play. Okay, you move to the college. What do you want to do in the college? You want to participate in the sports, or you want to go to movies, you want to go around with the friends, pleasure seeking, pleasures. Or you want to go to the vacations and go to some different beautiful places and take pictures and take all the time selfies. How the kids are doing now. So that was the time um, you need to see, that was the time, like, most important potent learning will be there. During that time, the parents also have to do the kids, or for the young people, they have to put them into spiritual path. That also is one of the things they will start doing it. So that is very important, because Swadhisthana is for buddhi also. Swadhisthana chakra. So when the kid or when the young person is undergoing for that, he's so dynamic. During the time when you put a seed of spirituality, then what happens is, and the rest of the life, they will become like they'll become the best in their life. They will know how to handle their life. Because the pressures, like, after some time, you will lose, and you will get into actual life when the energies are moved to the Manipuraka chakra. So to handle that life, you need to have a foundation when you are at the Swadhisthana time only, because that is where you need to develop the right buddhi also. So if you don't do that, or if parents don't do that, if the kid doesn't listen, if the kid doesn't do that, people will get into so much of a struggle from after that. So our chakras are very important for the human life. That is why it's very important for the growth, dynamism, movement, everything. Okay. So that is how the Swadhisthana Chakra. Okay. So if so next the Manipuraka Chakra, what happens? Yeah, as you know that it is below the navel, right? Below the navel. So um, so that is a door to the world. As I told you, that is a door to the world. That means you are getting into the society, into the world, and everything. You're taking you know big responsibilities, and you're putting the responsibility on the head, and all those things will happen. So that was really it's all about your action. So your karma also will start. Karma in the sense karmic structure. Okay, your actual karmic structure also will start, and you start becoming independent of your own karma lila. Your own karma is started working on you. So that's the time. So you can do I mean, we do not need to worry, or you not need to get scared of it. Like, we can do many things. It is good, when the own karmic structure is started, it's very good. So if your energies move into, so that is how the Manipuraka. So from here, your energies move into Anahata. It is that, see, here the shift is not that easy from Manipuraka to Anahata, because Manipuraka is always connecting with the Swadhisthana too, isn't it? Then what happens? What happens is there is every possibility the human being stuck forever. So they should be, see, once the seed of the spirituality is, the foundation is put that foundation during the Swadhisthana, when the energies are the Swadhisthana, and the person will be able to handle the life course very nicely along with the spiritual seed at the Manipuraka, and there's every possibility that easily they overcome and get into the Anahata. So that is why spiritual journey starts from Mooladhara only. You cannot manipulate Mooladhara anyway, because there Mooladhara means it is like, the Kundalini Shakti will be sitting there. You don't do anything, you don't play games with that. People will get collapsed, nothing. So, and also the karmas and yeah, those things, everything, like, it will sit there. So only, the Mooladhara Chakra unbalance or balance, or the characters of Mooladhara Chakra and everything, it will be expressed through Swadhisthana. So only Swadhisthana, when you study the Swadhisthana, you will understand, you also understand the Mooladhara Chakra, but you directly cannot do anything to the Mooladhara, and one is not supposed to do anything to the Mooladhara Chakra. If any tantric and any kind of, bad external things, when people do something to the Mooladhara, that's it. That particular human will get collapsed. They don't die. The system will collapse. So that is why, we have to be very careful for everything. Okay. So Anahata means basically, it is a heart chakra. That means Anahata means unstuck. That means you don't stuck there. Once you came to the Anahata chakra sthai, the position, you never stuck there. So that is why it is called Anahata. Okay. So if you want to make any sound, you have to strike two objects together, right? Yeah. So the unstuck sound also, that is how the Anahata also. So Anahata is located in the heart and is like a transition between your lower chakras and your higher chakras. It's a transition. It's a junction. Anahata chakra is a junction. It's a junction between your lower chakra and the higher chakra. So that is where the shift will happen. Do you have to overcome whatever by hook or crook, you overcome the lower chakras and come to Anahata chakra. There you will take the spiritual shift to the up, towards upward, to upwards. Okay. And yeah. So the lower three chakras are mainly concerned with your physical existence. That means your bodily existence, like your pleasures, your pressures, or your whatever, your pain, your happinesses, everything. This lower chakras. That means you will react for everything. Action, reaction, action, reaction, action, reaction. You become like a thriller movie. One will become a thriller, suspense, horror, thriller movies. How it would be? Exactly like that. Within our body, within ourselves also, the horror, thriller, suspense, tragedy, all these kind of movies will happen within these three chakras only. Okay. So once we got out of that, then you will get actual stability. So anahata is a combination. Like, it is like, because it's a junction, it has this and that. But slowly you will start turning into stable positions at the anahata chakra sthai. Okay. That means your enlightenment chakras, you're meeting that place for both the survival and the enlightenment. The enlightenment chakras are Vishuddhi, Agna, and Sahasrara. So this is the junction. So the next chakra is Vishuddhi chakra. So Vishuddhi chakra means, literally it means like, Vishuddhi means like it's a filter. See, for example, Shiva's poison, it stopped here. It's a filter. If you went through that filter, what happened? That poison goes into the rest of the system and he will die. Right? Oh, we say, oh, he's a Paramatma. Why will he die? He will die in the sense he will become like, functionless. So that is why anything, you're taking anything inside, there is a filter here. Vishuddhi chakra will stop there. Even Parvati also, that is where, she stopped him taking that poison. He's drinking the poison. So she stopped there. So that's why the poison stopped there and it is like become blue here. So for us also it's a filter. So if any energies, they got into, or some energies is going outside, like, this is a door. It's a door that our soul also goes in and comes out. It's like, astral travel. When we are sleeping, our astral soul will go out and again it comes in. It becomes through mouth. And similarly, energies, in the energy transfer, you speak or somebody speaks that you access, blah, blah, blah. That's why, most of the time our mouth or jaws or gums, they get affected because it's a filter. So that should not go inside of the rest of the body, because that will change the environment completely. So that's why, we always have our own equipment to protect our own energy systems. So that is why the Vishuddhi. So if your energy moves into Vishuddhi, what happens? You become very powerful human being. Anahata is a junction. It will make you, spiritual. But once that is finished, once you move to the Vishuddhi chakra, you become a powerful human being. Whatever you say, it happens. You may or you may not be in the spiritual path. I mean, it is all spiritual journey only. In spiritual path, there is no separate spiritual path. That is wrong. People say that, oh, we don't want spirituality. What are you talking? You have a spirit, right? So why you say then we don't want spirituality? Then you leave that spiritual spirit outside and just you walk with the body. We will see how you walk. If there is no spirit, the body will fall apart. You are able to walk, talk, and see and everything. That means there is a spirit in you, right? Then why you say we don't want spirituality? Whatever the journey you are doing, it's a spiritual journey only. There is no duality actually. You think because you are at the lower chakras level, you think there is a two separate paths. In reality, not. Once you come to that Anahata chakra level, you will understand there is no two, it is one. So, so that is why, like, so people will become, when the energies move to Vishuddhi, that particular person will become powerful. Even they're not necessarily, they follow the yogic practices or anything. They may be a political leader. Like they may be like, leader, like, Gandhi. Gandhi, we did not at least read any book that, he was doing all these things. All the time he will be, into this, how to, he used a weapon called violence and silence and all these things. So they all, whatever the reason he used against British, they're all like, that maunam, silence, observing yourself, violence, non-violence, sorry, not violence, non-violence. So, that these are all coming under that spiritual practices only. But that is what we are also doing it. So though whatever the reasons he born for, but he became an excellent human being by himself, Gandhi. That is why he is able to lead the nation in an excellent way. So that is what the spirituality is. First, it makes you the best. When you become best, you can deliver the best to others. That is what Gandhi's life. And whatever the any gurus. So that is what the Vishuddhi Chakra helps the human being. That makes you an excellent person, powerful person too. So, but this power is not just political. Okay, so not only in the spiritual way, it's a political way and administrative way, I told. And here they're saying not only political and administration, and even for themselves also. Yeah, not necessarily you should become a leader of the nation or whatever, but you can become something else, isn't it? You can become a powerful in many ways. You have 112, 114 chakras. So, how do you say this person is best? If that person is only become a political leader, you say best? No. If the person becomes a great collector or prime minister, then only you say he's the best person? No. Everybody will be the best in their own ways. So that is how the Vishuddhi Chakra helps. So a person can become so powerful if that he just sits at one place. Okay. So he can use that power in many ways. So things will happen. If the things are happening for them. See, some people, wherever they go, the things will automatically happen to them. We see many normal ordinary persons also. You must have heard, oh, when that person when he says something, people will listen. And why? He says something, people will listen. He is not a political leader, or she is not a political leader, she is not an administrative executive. Just a normal ordinary woman or ordinary man. But when they say something, people will listen, it seems. So that is also a power. How from where that power coming? Because of their Vishuddhi Chakra. So he can manifest life beyond the limitations of time and space. So because they can manifest their best. See, we have seen the movies also, Prakash Raj movie, Sirimalle Chettu, Vakitlo Sirimalle Chettu. He is an ordinary woman, an ordinary man. If he speaks very nicely with everybody and he smiles with everyone and he tells the good things. That's all. And oppositely, another person is there in the same movie. They moved from a village to city and they grown and they all become big positions and IT people and everybody. And they always criticize this person. But when the but when they all got together, when they all gathered um, in a temple, such a huge temple and so much of a crowd, the ministers and everybody, the MLA, they recognized this ordinary man, but not this rich man. See? So that is how their power will be. Not necessarily one has to be in the big positions. So, next, if your energy is moved from Vishuddhi to Agna Chakra, then you will learn something different. But you will become something different. Agna Chakra, where it is between the two eyebrows, and you are intellectually, you will be enlightened. Intellectually, you will be enlightened. So that means you have attained a new balance and peace within you. So once this third eye is activated, you will be totally different. The stability will come. Most of the time you will be peaceful. You do not react for every Tam, Dick and Harry things. But when we are at the lower chakras, we will be action, reaction, thriller, horror, movies. But when you are at the Agna Chakra level, all those movies will be gone. And you will be involved, but you do not react much. You will get some stability. Okay. So this is how the Agna Chakra will work. So the outside no longer disturb the outside things keep going on all the time, but it will not disturb you. When you are at the lower level chakras, you will produce horror movies for everything. Rana Dhana, people will keep crying, oh, I'm sensitive, I'm this, I can't tolerate this, that, men, women. But all those things will be stopped when you are at the Agna Chakra level. So but the thing is, I mean, but the thing is, just because you came at the Agna level chakra level, it's not that you're liberated. Okay. For the liberation, again, you have to start studying your six senses also. We are talking about, at every energy level, what are the things we are learning. So we need to respect our chakras. So we need to always try to keep it cleanse, keep it clean, mainly keep it clean, and we have to always you try to make it to balance. This is very important. So if you next our energy is moved to the Sahasrara. Let us see. So Sahasrara means it's a crown chakra we say. It's a crown of our head. So this is also a reservoir. Left side, back portion of the head. It is a reservoir. See, we are accessing the cosmic energy from the top to inside of our body. That is through Brahmarandra. So it will enter into Brahmarandra and it will store here. The energies will store here. It is like a reservoir. So from here, these energies, we will have a pineal gland here. Through pineal gland, it will enter into our energy system. Like, Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna. So, it's entered into our spinal cord or energy system or chakras. Okay. So, Sahasrara that is how the Sahasrara is. It is simply like, it is like ecstasy. See, this is mainly for the ecstasy. So because it is a lot of energy. So if you don't access the cosmic energy from the top, And if you don't reserve here, like, people will not be on the spirituality. When the spiritually, if you are growing, it takes you to the ecstasy, right? That ecstasy will be lacking. So that is why, see, from one chakra to other chakra, how the energies are keep moving. So how can now you tell me, if one chakra, if you work on one chakra, is that good enough? No, right? There keep this movement is continuous. This dynamism is a continuous. So only one chakra we work on it and other chakras we don't care. No, it is not like that. It is like, you take care of the heart and you don't take care of the kidneys, kind of. Okay, we want kidneys, we like kidneys, so we take care of kidneys. Whatever the hell happens with the heart, we don't care. No, right? So we need to take care of the entire body system. It is the same way the energy system too. Okay, so that is how so chakras have more than one dimension, that is why, we have talked about all those things. So that is why it is for the reason the spiritual traditions have emphasized the significance of, a guru's role in one's realization. See, like, that's why guru is important. So, right guru. If you have a right guru, he can or she can help you to take care of these things properly. Okay. So if anywhere it's written, like, oh, you take care of one thing, that's good enough. Or don't believe all those things. So next, so when all these chakras are getting under movement and right movement and under balance, these 7 chakras will start activating other chakras also. 100 and 100 and other 100 and thing. So here I want to tell you one more thing. The important thing is, see, the total chakras are 114, right? So if you take out those 112. So out of 112, if you take out those 7, how many is left? 108. Right? 108 plus 7, 112. So 108. So that is why, so this 108 number is very important. I mean, people will give a number of explanations for 108. See, we chant everything like, 108 times. So why 108 is very important? Because though that 108 is the remaining chakras. Anyway, you have a 6 chakras, you know that and how to take care of. So what about other chakras? And 2 chakras are outside. And 6 are, here, you know that. So the remaining 108 chakras you don't see. And, even on our foot, also in different places, chakras will be there. So for those chakras are nothing but this 108. That is a 108 Rudrakshamala. Whatever you do with that Rudrakshamala, it is connected to the each chakra's consciousness. So that is why, like, so why 114? 114 also very important number. That number is like, it is even between moon and earth, the distance between 114 times, it is like, the dimensions between sun, moon, and, the earth and all these things. There are also the 114, those calculations will be there. This is not numerology, but that is how the 114 is so important. I can tell about that sometime later. So that is why. So we always need to take care of this energy system very clear. Keep it clear, keep it clean, and try to overcome unnecessary pain. So pain is not necessary. The reason is, whatever the pain it comes into your way, it is not yours. You are nothing to do. You means your soul. Your soul is nothing to do with any kind of pain, because the pain comes to tell you something, to indicate something. So you should, what is it? It is indicating. You take that, only that portion you take it, and the remaining you leave it, because it is not yours. Your body also will leave some time and go, right? So people say that, our soul is trapped into the body. No trapping. It is, don't use that word trapping. Who is trapping your soul into your body? You yourself came and sitting into this body. Then what is it that it is um, um, uh, like, what is that it is attaching with the body? It is like a glue. Like, we have a Fevicol, right? Fevicol, crazy glue. We will buy from Walmart, Kmart, isn't it? Just like that. Because this soul wants to do something with this body. It needs a plan. That is why it is sitting there, with the like a slight glue. So if the glue is so tightened, then what happens is it may little bit, uncomfortable, So that is why the spiritual processes will give a kind of a lubrication for the body, mind, and soul. Like what kind of lubrication? Just like a machine's lubrication, oiling and all those things we do it. Like, so that is how, like, when you are sitting in the meditation within a thoughtless state, or when you are be with your breath, what happens is you will practice automatically. Automatically, the practice happens. What is it? You will disconnect from the physical world. So these are all important, but ultimately we have to leave this body and go. So these meditation practices will help anybody to live easily also. Otherwise, it is so difficult to get into this trouble and to get out of the body. So temporarily you will disconnect from the thing. And during the meditation, what happens is, and you feel, after some time, you feel that, you don't have body, and you don't feel that, feel your hands or legs or your body, and you will start, falling like this. Why? Because all your jnanendriyas will start inwarding. Once they're inwarded, all the energies are going inside. It is directing the entire cosmic energy inside, and your chakras, all chakras are taking those energies. So then what happens is you feel bodiless. That is the secret of it. Then you feel bodiless, as if you don't have a body. You become so light, and you don't hear the music that I'm playing, because all your jnanendriyas, your panchendriyas are inward. Though it is protruding, though your ears are protruding outside, the consciousness of your ears will be inside. It's inverted like that. So you don't listen the music that is I'm playing externally from my laptop. Did you get my point? So you don't listen anything from the external sources, because you're inverted. So once you inverted, similarly your eyes, you don't see anything from outside. Everything you start seeing your inner world. You will see beautiful colors. You will see beautiful different lokas, or you will see beautiful nature, like the moon, the lot of the ocean, all those things you will see. So your inner, whatever you're seeing outside, everything, the namuna, the imprint, not the imprint, what should I say? Everything is there inner side of you. So sometimes, it's a waste of money. I feel, I'm not discouraging anybody. Sometimes, like, it is a waste of money to go all the way to, somewhere Alaska, and you see all those things, thousands and of thousands of dollars you're paying to and fro, and staying in the hotel, and you eat there, and, going with the friends and sharing everything, so hundreds of thousands of dollars. In fact, the Alaska, if you sit down where you are, and you can connect it to the Alaska, and your Alaska is there inside of you too. If you don't have anything in the inside, you don't see outside also. Believe me. You are seeing something, you may think that, oh, we are planning vacation somewhere. It is not that you are planning. Your soul already planned. It's already went there. Now you are going with your body and seeing. That's it. So whatever the worlds that you see with your eyes, that is you already knew it. Your soul already knew it. Is always, it is a regular trips to your soul. That is why when you go there, you will start indulging so much and involve so much. It is a new place, but you feel so close to you. You went to Smoky Mountains, for example. You feel so close to the Smoky Mountains. How come? That is the first time you are going, right? And you don't see that, it is new to you. You freely walk there. You freely take pictures there. You freely, you will not have any fear. Because your soul already knew that place. It is a regular, it's a regular back and forth season ticket, like in India. People will go their jobs, they take season ticket, trains and buses, and they go and come. Morning they go, and evening they come back to home. Just like that, it travels on the season ticket. That is why when you go with that body, you will be so close to that place. Even initially, I too did not understand. Slowly during my enlightenment, I understood that. Even I go with the people. Niagara, or somewhere, I don't know everybody how they felt, but compared to among people, I enjoy so much from the heart. I don't feel that, it's a new place to me, because it is my spiritual journey. If somebody makes, that is why. So that is how, we have to understand that. When I go to the Isha for the first time, I met 4 women. You don't believe, the moment we 4 of us meet together, till that trip was finished, I went for the inner engineering. You don't believe, we all 4 of us, me 5th person, felt so close together. How come? As if like a family members. That means our souls are already meeting with each other. And we all 4 of us are new to that place. For the first time we went to Isha to do the inner engineering. And we never felt a fear of, moving around in the Isha. That means our souls are already visiting the Isha before our bodies went there. Initially we did not understand. We never, actually, we felt so close to each other, as if we know, from, even from our past lives, these kind of conversations went ahead among us. But we don't know during that time the spiritual reason. But now we grown to certain level to understand these things. So this is all happened, the soul keep moving here and there when you're sleeping, or when you are in a still position somewhere, whatever, you just observing yourself, some kind of then what happens, it keeps visiting different places and takes the energies. Those energies are what happens, they will be stored in our 72,000 energy nodes. So again, when you go with that body, these energies will help you to grow and also help you to learn from there. And also it will help you, being dynamic. So that is why these energy systems are important for us. Otherwise, you don't learn anything from anywhere. Anywhere. You go to PSSM and you learn something, and you go to this group, you learn something, or some Kranti Darshini, you go there, and some everyday meditation, you go, meditation, you go there, and there you will do some karma, good karma only, and you get good results out of it. And when you will go to the Isha, you go to Paramahamsa Yoganandas, or you go to Ganapati Sachidananda. I mean, you're going everywhere. Why? Because your soul is going everywhere and taking those energies. It's learning already. These are all happening because of our energy system, because of our chakras. That is why this learning should not be stopped. This dynamism should go on. The growth should be continuous. Then only our souls will be in the best level. The soul will be, then only you will learn, you will become a good, best human being. Best human being. Everything you don't learn in the school, college, and the university. It's just all time-based. In fact, it is only helpful for you to get the job. But the rest you're learning from other than university only, or other than college only. In the life, you are learning everything. Okay, masters. So we'll do the meditation. And at 9 o'clock, at 9 o'clock, today my meditation will be there only till 9 o'clock. From 9 o'clock onwards, I already put in the chart the different link. Please connect to that link, because GK sir asked all the PSSM global people, like, I'm also through that. So everybody will be together and do this full moon meditation. He is given the instruction. So without fail, please move to the next link that I already put it in the chat box, and also in your cell phones also I already sent the links, Dhyana Yoga, Pournami meditation, and in everything that link is available, and even the chat box in this particular Zoom also it is there. Let's do the meditation. Thank you. If you have questions, please ask me. Do you have any questions, Padmaja garu and Sushila garu and any?
థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్ గౌతమి గారు. ఈ పౌర్ణమి మెడిటేషన్ నేను గెస్ట్లు వచ్చారు అనుకోకుండా, రాఖీ పౌర్ణమి కదండి,
అవునండి.
ఈయనకి మా హస్బెండ్ కి రాఖీ కడదామని నేను క్లాస్ మాత్రం మాట్లాడుతూనే ఉన్నా. నేను క్లాస్ అయితే ఆన్ చేసుకున్నాను. మేబీ దే అండర్స్టూడ్ అండ్ దే లెఫ్ట్, బట్ ఆఫ్టర్ దట్ నేను వచ్చి మెడిటేషన్ లో పార్టిసిపేట్ చేశాను. సో ఇట్స్ సో బాగుందండి. సో మచ్ ఎనర్జీస్
Yeah.
అండ్ థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
Yeah.
అండ్ ఇన్నర్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ అవన్నీ నేను కూడా వెళ్ళానండి.
Very good. So there is one more meditation up to 9 o'clock. Just participate, and after that you will.
Sure అండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి.
Sure. Keep your spine erect, masters. And close your eyes and be with the breath and be in the thoughtless state. And connect to the Pournami energies again. And the cosmos. All the bright energies and the Paramatma energies. And I'm bringing all that system back to do the rest of the meditation. Your eyes may become little heavy. That means the entire system is coming back to us. Access it, accept it. And it is moving inside of you and experience the entire bright cosmic energy system. It is traveling inside of your body. Access completely and accept it and let it spread equally in all 7 bodies and the aura. Last 1 minute, masters. Last. Last 10 minutes, masters. Last 3 minutes. Okay, masters. From the high energies, try to come back to the normal state of mind, masters. Such a beautiful music, and it is a high pitch, you know, above 800 hertz. So during such a high frequencies, you will get a lot of positive divine energies. So such a beautiful music it is. Hope you all enjoyed it. Slowly, let's thank to all cosmic positive divine energies masters, all divine gurus, divine angels, divine souls who are all had meditated along with us, and you know, and also the whole divine places. They're all involved during our meditation process, and let's thank to the five elements and nature. And let's thank to Pournami energies and all Purnatmas that we connected during this sun meditation. And we'll keep these connections forever. And let's thank to our parents and also the society, which is helping us to gain the experiences and knowledge and the wisdom time to time. Lastly, but not the least, thank to your own souls, all your own 7 bodies, which are helping us to do this great spiritual practices. So let's thank to our own souls. Now slowly take your palms, keep in your eyes, and take a breath. Breathe in a natural way. Now breathe out for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now slowly open your eyes and look at your palms with a smile. Thank you so much, masters. And hopefully you all enjoyed it, today's meditation. And if you have
గౌతమి గారు
చెప్పండి.
క్విక్ క్వశ్చన్ అండి. మ్యూజిక్ నాకు రాలేదండి, మరి మిగతా వాళ్ళకి కూడా నాకేనా?
Yes, you're right.
ఎవరికి రాలేదండి.
Oh,
బయటకు వినపడలే మ్యూజిక్, ఎవరికి రాలేదు. నాట్ ఓన్లీ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్.
And whole meditation?
అవునండి.
Oh, that's very sad.
No sound.
Okay.